has a new song out. It's called A Letter to Myself at 17. It's a schmoppy little song about, what he would do if he could look back and if he could write a letter to himself back then. Remember, whenever we argued, Dad was probably right. Don't forget to take care of this teacher because she really took the extra time with you. And it's really nice. It's really sweet. I was wondering, what would I write to myself back in 17? So I wrote a little poem. Hello, my fat, pathetic friend. Your virginity will one day end. The Sox win it all in 2004. Microsoft and Yahoo stocks will soar. If you've listened well, by now you're rich and avoided marrying that bitch. So go out, get drunk, and worry less. Your friends who stay in school, they're all a mess. I had a show the other night. I had someone in the audience who had Tourette's syndrome. It's very difficult. For those who don't know what Tourette's syndrome is, they have this undeniable impulse to just shut out curse words. They just say the shit, and I looked it up after the show. I looked on the internet to find out what was going on. I love the internet. And it turns out that it's not necessarily swear words, curse words, whatever you call them. They just have these uncontrollable urges to say things that are socially unacceptable for their environment, which turns out to be curse words most of the time. But I was wondering, if you were like in Brooklyn, New York, and you developed Tourette's syndrome, would you walk down the street saying things socially unacceptable like, thank you, please, thank you? Anybody watch National Geographic? I love National Geographic. I was watching it a couple weeks ago. They showed the zebra. They showed the whole zebra. I'm watching this thing thinking to myself, why the hell is that zebra so well hung? And it hits me. They're half black. You know what I love about that joke is nobody reacts for like a full second. Everyone kind of looks around. Are there any here? As if a zebra could climb those stairs. So, kids are wonderful. Anyone there? Might probably wants anybody have kids? None? Excellent. This is going to rock. Watch this. Kids are great, though. Well, first of all, pregnancy. Let me give you a little tip, folks. When the woman gets pregnant, she's no longer just like your honey. She's now your honey and about 18 other people live in that head. I used to call my little sister. One day I got a call. This is what I heard on the other. I pick up the phone. Hello, this is what I hear. Who is this? So it turns out she'd gone to the doctors for a checkup. There's a little problem. And I jumped in my car and I rushed to be by her side. Not because I was sensitive, frankly, but because I don't want to hear about it the rest of my life. So I get there, and they have to do this ultrasound thing. Which they do. Tell us to wait in the other room to do something. They come in and say, excuse me, everything's fine. Except we have to recommend that you don't have sex for about a month. So I said, hey, John. Everything's not fun. Now, when I bring my car into the garage, they're going to keep it for a couple weeks. I can't use it. They usually give me what they call a loaner. I'm wondering if we could work that out here. He actually showed me my right hand. I said, Doc, I was thinking about a model with less mileage. All this snow. I have this gorgeous neighbor. She is just gorgeous in my little condo complex. All this stuff. She's so beautiful. I was out there shoveling the other day. And, I wasn't shoveling. I was out there and she was shoveling. I was standing there. And I thought, she's just so beautiful. I can't stand here and watch her do all that shoveling. So I had to go back inside. So I'm having kids. Kids are, you start thinking, my parents grew up in the Depression. My father used to tell me stories of the Depression. What am I going to tell my kids? I started thinking, what? An ounce of marijuana was like $40. No idea what to say. When I was a kid, you guys probably don't remember, they used to show us these stupid movies trying to keep us from smoking dope. They show all these kids, they show all these kids standing around in a circle, passing a joint around. They cut to the next scene, just be one of the kids, usually one of the girls, like on the roof of the building. They get ready to jump off. She's like, I can fly! I can fly! By the time I even saw this, I already knew this was crap. I mean, smoking dope didn't make you do this. I was thinking they could have been more realistic. They should have shown like me and my friends sitting around in a circle, passing a joint around. Cut to the next scene, just be me. All by myself. In a bakery. I can eat! I can eat! So, kids are great though. When I first got married, many moons ago, my wife, my ex-wife, she had a little girl from her first marriage. She still has one. But, you know, she was little. She was only like 6 years old. She comes up to me the day of the wedding. She says, you know, nervous. Kids are nervous. They're 6 years old. They have no idea what to do with it. So she comes up to me. She's like, Bobby, I'm confused. I said, what's the matter, sweetie? She said, well, I don't know if I should call you Daddy or if I should call you Bobby. I just don't know. I said, sweetie, you call me whatever you think is appropriate. That's when she started calling me the fat guy, the next one to come. Hey, thanks a lot, Bob. See you back.